My name is Lyss. I'm 29 years old. I was treated for a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma from December 2008 through the end of May 2009, and tomorrow I will be participating in my first half-full triathlon. Before I was diagnosed, I had always thought about trying to do a triathlon. I was into swimming and running, and it was just kind of one of those things I thought I would do the following summer. And then after I was diagnosed, obviously I wasn't sure how things were going to go with my treatment, and it was kind of it was the furthest thing from my mind at that point. But my treatment went really well, and as the summer approached, I figured that I was going to try to do a sprint race in July. After about 60 days after I finished my treatment. And so after I did that race, I just was, instantly addicted to triathlons, and I did one the following November, and I've done 2 this summer, 2 Olympic distance races and 1 sprint. And so I figured the next step for me is to try the half iron distance. And so, for a lot of reasons, half full was kind of the one I circled. The cause is important. It's kind of consistent with, how I got into multi-sport competition. And so, for a lot of reasons, it made sense that this would be my first. And I felt like I had reached a point where I was ready to, I was ready for the tougher challenge. There's definitely a component of mental mind over matter in dealing with cancer and in competing in triathlons, but then there's evidence now that strenuous athletic activity actually can also lead to cancer prevention. I don't think that I'm special. I don't think I've done anything that anyone else can't do. With like I said, my experience has taught me the power of mind over matter, and I really think that anyone can do what I've done with the right motivation and an optimistic outlook. And sometimes it takes signing up for that really hard race, or sometimes you don't get to choose. Sometimes you're faced with a challenge like cancer that really brings that out of you. And so I feel like a lot of people have it in them. They don't think they do, but they really do. And it's just a matter of putting that race on your calendar, or unfortunately for some people, being faced with unexpected challenges that really brings that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with Lyss, our first survivor today in the half full triathlon. Aaron, obviously, this race alone, quite a challenge, 70 miles. Tell us a little bit about what you've gone through in your fight against non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
I mean, the important thing is, just like when I was going through my treatment and I was training for this race, I couldn't have done this without the support of my friends and family, people I train with, guys and girls I train with, and I don't know, I've been very lucky. I feel really blessed that I've been able to, be so fortunate.
What does half full mean to you?
Means this is over. No. I mean, what does it mean to me? This is something I really want to accomplish. I've had this circled on my calendar for a while, and I don't know. Like I said, I just feel really lucky and really blessed that I've gotten to do all the things I've gotten to do. So, yeah, this was really important to me, and I'm glad. It was a great day, and thank you to the Ullman Fund and Live Strong Foundation. They're great sponsors of this event. It was a great day. It was a great event.